Good evening. I call to order this regular joint meeting of the Minnehaha County and Dell Rapids Planning Commissions. I will begin with a few introductory comments. My name is Bonnie Duffy. I'm the chair for the Minnehaha County Planning Commission, and Tom Schweibach is here for the Dell Rapids Planning Commission. As a courtesy to everyone here tonight, please make sure that all cell phones have been silenced. Please note that tonight's Planning Commission meeting will be rebroadcast via City Link and posted on the www.minnehahacounty.org site for viewing by the general public. The two planning commissions work together on land use and zoning matters within the rural area surrounding the city. This area is displayed on the screen. When this joint hearing is completed, the joint Dell Rapids and County Planning Commission will adjourn, and the next regular business meeting will begin to consider items beyond the joint zoning jurisdiction with Dell Rapids. Any final action taken on the conditional use permit applications tonight will take effect 5 working days following this meeting unless a written appeal of the Planning Commission's decision is filed in the Planning Office by Monday, October 3rd at 5 p.m. In the event of an appeal, the decision will be referred to the County Commission and City Council for a joint hearing on Tuesday, October 18th at or after 9 a.m. The affected parties will be notified of the meeting date. Meetings of the County Commission are held in this same room. First on the agenda is public input. Is there anyone who wishes to speak on an item that is not on the agenda? Sir?
How do I know what's on the agenda? I would like to speak on an issue, but I don't know if I've heard that or not.
It is.
It is. Okay, good. Yep.
Okay, at this time, the Planning Commission will consider the consent agenda. Items on the consent agenda are perceived to be non-controversial and meet all of the requirements of the codes and regulations. The consent agenda will be acted in one motion with no public hearing on the items unless a member of the public, the commission, or staff requests the item be removed from the consent agenda. The minutes from the June 27th, 2022 meeting are included in the consent agenda. Does any Planning Commission member wish to have an item removed for discussion?
Yeah, we'd like to take number 2 off the consent.
Completely? Or just move it to the regular?
Just move to the regular.
Yeah,
Yes,
okay.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay, next I'm going to read each item on the consent agenda, and there is only one now, with the approval of the minutes of the June 27th, 2022 meeting. I will consider a motion to approve those.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
I have a motion and second on the county side to approve of the minutes of the June 27th meeting. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes on the county side.
We have a motion on the City of Dell Rapids side.
Move to approve.
We have a second. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you. We will now move on, since item number 2 has been removed to the regular agenda. That is conditional use permit 22-65 to allow an automatic sales on the property legally described as lots 2A and lot 2, Klein's First Edition, North Half, Northeast Quarter, Section 13, Township 104 North, Range 50 West, that is Burke Township. Petitioner is Joel Mock, property owner is Ed Willis, located at the Dell Rapids exit on I-29. Kevin?
Good evening. I'm Kevin Hookman from the County Planning Department. I'll try to keep this short since we have a long meeting ahead of us. You read the legal description. The petitioner is requesting automotive sales at an existing permitted auto body shop. The location of this is that Dell Rapids exit on I-29 near Billion Automotive, so it'd be automotive sales near automotive sales. The petitioner, I'll just bring up a quick site plan. petitioner has brought up a site plan that shows that the sales is going to take place kind of in the front of the building on the east side, where there's customer parking, storage of vehicles. So he's going to be obtaining damaged vehicles and putting them in the storage building, and then repairing them and selling them in front of his lot. And that was the business plan. And you can see that in between the storage and the shop, there is like a storage area for outdoor storage. That outdoor storage is screened in. I'll go through a few photos here. This is the front of the building. They have a large paved area in the front. This is kind of a storage maneuvering area that is gravel. And this is looking north into the storage area in between the storage building and the repair shop. And then this is the fence looking from the kind of the highway side of the building on the north. This is the entrance into the building looking south into the industrial park. So I'll bring back one thing that staff found when reviewing the site plan was that similar to the last automotive sales that was brought up in the joint area, the parking requires a 15 feet buffer between the front yard and where any parking is located. Staff is requesting a buffer area to be designated in roughly this area shown on the screen, and either do it in landscaping or by using some sort of bollards or a way to keep vehicles from parking in that area. Staff is recommending approval of the conditional use permit, and it shows 11 conditions, but apparently I misnumbered, so it's there's no condition number 2, so there are 10 conditions. Is there any questions?
I guess I had a question on the buffer zone, and I guess I was kind of thinking more on the highway side, but then realizing that the front of the building actually faces Klein Avenue. I guess I see this as just kind of a continuation of the business that was there before. Is there some way to do a real simple barrier? I'm thinking for snow removal, things like that, that putting in a barrier along there could be a little bit of an issue.
I guess I would be up for suggestions, maybe even something like a curb stop type of concrete curb that could go there that would be low and preventing that area from being used as part of a buffer area.
I guess, I mean, can it be as simple as a painted lines that here's where the cars go for the sales?
Let's see, I believe that the conditions, let's see, condition number 8, it says the 15 feet required front yard parking setback must be separated by physical barriers such as curbs or landscaping. You could change condition number 8 to just must be maintained by paint or something to that effect, designated by some sort of a paint or color scheme.
Okay. Any suggestion to do that, or?
I know in the past, for I don't know how many years, it's not been a problem at all. It's been exactly the same thing this gentleman.
Madam Chair?
Yes.
Tony said that he needs to talk right into the microphone.
Turn it on.
Yeah.
Okay, it's on now, I believe. For many years, it's not been a problem. It was used for the exact same purposes as this gentleman is using, and so I kind of like the idea of if you could do painted lines or something similar to that. I guess that's what I'd recommend.
You want to put that into a motion?
I'll make a motion that 15 feet requirement, that it would be allowed that they could have a yellow striping or painted lines out there to designate that area.
Do we have a second on that?
I would note that this is a public hearing, so maybe before the motion,
Oh,
we have
sorry.
some people come up.
Yeah, they
Yep.
have to come up and, then we can address them, and then at the end, you can add that to the condition. Okay.
Got it.
Is the petitioner here? Will you please step forward, sir? State your name and address.
I'm Joel. I'm the Joel Mock. I'm the petitioner of this conditional use permit, owner of Interstate Collision and Glass. So,
Are you aware of what they're addressing here?
yeah,
Okay.
yep. So I'm all right with it as long as the owner of the property is, which I won't see that being a problem. So
Anyone have any questions for him other than that?
Okay, you're okay with what I made a motion on, or you're okay with putting a physical barrier, whether there's cement blocks or whatever?
I'm okay with the motion that you made to paint the line.
Okay. Any other ones have questions for him? Okay. Is there anyone else in the audience that cares to address this item? Okay.
Back to the motion. All right, so go ahead and make your motion again, Verge.
Okay, I would make a motion that the 15 feet required front yard setback be amended to allow painted parking stripes and so on in lieu of a physical barrier.
Second that motion.
All right, second by Steve. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried on the city side.
Madam Chair, I make a motion to approve Commissioner Klein's suggestion on the county side.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to approve conditional use permit 22-65 with number 8, which is the added condition that Del Rapids has projected. All those in favor?
Aye.
Oppose? Motion passes on the county side. Any old business? New business? I'll entertain a motion to
Move
adjourn.
to adjourn on the county side.
Second.
I have a motion and a second on the county side to adjourn. All those in favor?
Aye.
Oppose? Motion passes on the county side.
Motion to adjourn on the city side.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn.
Okay, motion, second.
Second.
All right, any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.